It's now almost a week that we have been witnessing protests across the country and including in capital Tehran. In other small cities, escalations are reported, including in Asadi, where 3 people reportedly were killed. The demand for the protesters remains almost the same, and that comes from the very economic problems that they are facing in respect to the soaring prices, high inflation, as well as the devaluation of the local currency, which all in all puts a huge amount of pressure on the ordinary life of Iranian citizens.
Before you could find some meat and chicken in the fridge, but now there's none. I can't afford to buy them. And even when I do buy, it feels stuck in my throat, because I know there are so many unfortunate people who can't afford it.
I'm a retiree. My pension has increased 20%, but everything else should have gone up by the same amount. Instead, prices have risen much more. My income isn't enough. My purchasing power is really low, and I can only afford window shopping.
People have the right to protest issues, and I believe their voices should be heard and followed up on. Not every event is supposed to be portrayed as perfect all the time. People shouldn't be expected to remain silent all the time. If we speak of freedom, then we must listen to those who raise their voices.
The response from the state seems to be different compared to the previous times when we saw protests in Iran. First, it was the government coming out to recognize the legitimate right of people to take part in peaceful protests. Also, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian says that his government is working actively to find solutions for the economic difficulties that people are facing in their daily lives. Plus, there is a security concern, and on that, the Secretary for the Supreme National Security Council of the country says that we should distinguish between the protesting shopkeepers and acts of disruptive actors. All in all, people are watching, not to see how the government is going to respond to the protests, but also about the solutions that the government will find to deal with the economic difficulties that they are facing in their daily life.